Hey you guys, it is me Jeremiah. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you'll stay and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I appreciate you. So today I'm going to be testing out the brand new Sigma 3D HD Max Kabuki brush. I am so freaking excited to try this brush out because this is my very first Sigma product. So I'm so excited because Sigma is such a great brand and they're so highly spoken of. So I'm so excited. So this brush came out not too long ago, just about a week or two ago. And this is like kind of a continuation of their previous brush, which kind of looks like this, but this one is just going to open it up for you guys so you can see. It's kind of dimensional, it's like curved in an odd kind of way. So it pops out like this, and this is what it looks like. So as you guys can see, it has some edges on it, and it looks like it would fit really well in the corner, and the edges of your face and down the bridge of your nose and areas like that. So it looks really cool. I'm really excited to try it out. So this is about 27, 28 bucks, but Sigma is a more expensive brand, but they also have higher quality, so you know you're getting more bang for your buck. So it says you should wash it before you use it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it with my Sig Magic brush shampoo. Okay you guys, so I just washed off my brush. I obviously let it dry down a bit so there's no liquid in the product. So on the package it says that this brush can be used for liquid, cream, or powder products. So I'm just going to use this brush as much as possible just so you guys can see how versatile this is and if it actually can work for all of those products. So everything is going to stay kind of the same. There are a few new products that I'm going to be using, but for the most part everything's going to be the same. I'm just going to jump straight into priming my face. So I have this new Korres hydrating primer, and I love hydrating primers just because I always moisturize before, so just having it be a hydrating primer all in one is great because I don't have to do two things. I can just do the one. This feels so good on my skin, wow. So foundation today, I'm going to be using the brand new Milk Makeup Blur foundation in the shade Warm Deep. I love this foundation, you guys. It is so awesome, even though it may look kind of red right now. Like, you guys are probably going to be like, damn, you look like a motherfucking tomato. Gotta get a really big drop out. There we go. I tried this foundation for the first time this week and I absolutely love it, you guys. It applies, it looks kind of red on your skin, but as it like wears, it just melts into your skin. It looks so great. So I'm going to go ahead and use this brush. The one thing about this foundation, it smells kind of weird. Like, just honestly, it smells weird. So this is awesome. As you guys can see, I can really get under my eye and make sure I'm not missing anything, you know, on the side of my nose. Getting around the side of my, oh wow, that was perfect. Okay, yeah, so I usually have an issue with getting foundation in my hair, which is okay. I usually like to blend up into my hairline, but sometimes it gets way too far. So this brush is awesome because it kind of like, you take the middle, like the middle section of it, and it just perfectly like glides down. As you guys can see, there's nothing in my hair like at all, so that's awesome. I love that. And then for getting like right in the center, I don't ever really have an issue with getting foundation on my eyebrows, but as you guys can see, that didn't even touch at all. So if you do have an issue with that, this brush is awesome because it doesn't even touch. Like, the center of the brush is great for getting like in the sides, like going down this area, going down, you know, the sides of your forehead, going down the center of your nose. So that is awesome. I'm going to apply a little bit more to my forehead just to even everything out. One bad thing that I'm already noticing about this is that it's soaking up quite a bit of product. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like soaked. So I usually only have to go in with just two drops of that milk foundation, and this I've had to use 4, and I've used really big drops. If you're like really like, you know, counting your coins and you're making sure that you're not wasting any money, then like this probably isn't going to be the best brush for you, just because it does soak up quite a bit of product. Okay, so I just finished up my entire face, and as you guys can see, this blended everything out so freaking nicely. Like, there's no patchiness. This is probably my favorite. This is like my new favorite brush for foundation. I have the Morphe Y6 and the Morphe R39, and obviously I have the Beauty Blender. This brush is so much better just for everything because it's so oddly shaped. You can get into the corners of your face, and this is definitely my new favorite foundation brush. Just like hands down, I love it. If you don't have a lot of time in the morning, this will be a great brush for you because it applies super quickly and you don't have to really go over and over and over again. and it applies everything super full coverage straight off the bat. You don't really have to build anything up. So yeah, I definitely passed the foundation test. So now I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm obviously not going to use a brush for this just because I don't want to mix the colors, so I'm just going to use a beauty blender for that. So I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Dark Golden. Okay, so I just did my concealer off camera, so now I'm going to go in and do my contour. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my contour with this e.l.f. contour kit. I'm going to use this shade down here. I'm using this Morphe M224 brush. Okay, now I'm going to blend that out using my Morphe G41. Okay, so I completely forgot to set my under eye, so I'm just going to make sure there's no creases and set that. I'm going to see how this brush does with powder products. So the brush is coated. Okay, I'm kind of nervous because this brush is humongous, so I'm just trying to make sure it gets where it needs to be and not all over the place. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Medium Deep. So I just finished setting my under eye, my chin, and my forehead. My forehead and my chin with this brush, and to be completely honest, I don't like using this brush for setting my makeup. Maybe I will like using it as a finishing powder, but just setting my makeup, I don't like it because just to get my under my eye, like as you guys can see, this brush is freaking humongous, like compared to my face. Like my favorite thing to set my makeup with is the beauty blender, of course, and also any smaller brush like these that are just perfect for your under eye, like the Morphe G35 or the Morphe E48, because these are just super small and perfect for getting right under your under eye and not getting it everywhere else. So this brush, as you guys can see, is just way too freaking big, and I'm definitely never gonna, like, I just know for sure I'm never ever gonna use this for setting my under eye makeup, just because it's kind of uncomfortable how it's like awkwardly cut. So I loved it for the foundation, but from setting, I don't love it. It kind of like goes up into my contour. It goes like, kind of gets in my eyes when I'm setting my under eye makeup. So I don't like it. It's too big, and it picks up too much product in the first place. I don't need this much translucent setting powder. I just need a tiny bit, like on one of these brushes. It just gets perfectly in the area that I need it. So I just don't like it for setting my makeup. But you know, maybe you guys will have a different experience, but me personally, I just don't like it to set my makeup. Okay, you guys, so I just finished up the rest of my face. I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on this brush now. You guys, this brush is so good. So freaking good for your foundation. I honestly, this is my favorite. This is my new favorite brush, like hands down. This is my first time using it, and I absolutely love this brush so much for my foundation. Some of my other favorite brushes for our foundation are these two that I mentioned earlier. Is the Morphe. There's a hair in my brush. Yum. But my other two favorite brushes for foundation is the Morphe Y6 and the Morphe R39. And this one just beats them, like, hands down, like, no questions asked. This brush gets in every nook and cranny, like, in this area of my nose, just getting it right here and under my nose, and just, like, everywhere, like, going down the sides of my face, getting right down here. So since it's cut in an odd kind of way, you know, in a very unique kind of way, as you guys can see, it's very, like, triangular cut. It gets in all those nooks and crannies without like getting it everywhere. So for example, if I was using the Morphe Y6, if I were going down this area of my face, it would go into my hair or go into my eyebrow. And it's not a huge problem, but just like, you know, you want it to be perfect and you don't have to go like, you know, get it out of your hair, like get it out of your eyebrow. So I use this brush for liquids and powders, and for the powder part, maybe if I was using a foundation, it would be better, but just for setting my makeup, I didn't like it. I just, like, I'm being honest, I did not like it for setting my makeup. It's just so uncomfortable. Like, if you wanted to get in specific places, like under your eye, it just feels weird, and it gets product everywhere, and it kind of got in my eye, so it's kind of uncomfortable to set it in certain places. I don't know if this is specifically for foundation, but I loved it for foundation. It didn't really work for anything else. Maybe you're tired of cleaning your beauty blender, because I know I am. You know, because I have to clean that bitch like every other fucking day. You know, this definitely took a lot less time. As you guys can tell, if you're a returning subscriber, you know that I didn't do my foundation as long as I normally do, just because this brush just gets it everywhere. I don't have to use other brushes. I can't say enough good things about this brush. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. There's so many other videos that you could be watching, but you're watching mine right now, and that means so much to me. So thank you, you personally. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications, because even if you subscribe to my channel, YouTube doesn't notify you for each video that I post. So if you want to be notified, and you do, make sure you click that bell. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you guys want to follow me on my makeup journey, I'll put all my social medias up here. My Twitter and my Instagram is Jeremiah Taylor with an extra R after Taylor, and my Snap is Jeremiah MT12. And if you guys don't know, I'm doing a giveaway of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, and all you have to do is subscribe to my channel. And on August 15th, or the week of August 15th, I'm going to be announcing the winners on my Snapchat, so make sure you're following so you know if you won this giveaway or not. So that is it for this video. I'm going to end it out because I feel like I'm talking so much. I'm just going to leave. And okay, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.